Hello everyone, my name is Cindy. In the social media, I'm Neologis or Neologis English and um, sorry, or Neologis English also. This is going to be Stitch with me. I wanna record this in a live for YouTube, but YouTube doesn't let me because I have some I don't know. I need 50 followers and subscribers, and I don't have it. So I'm going to record this, put some images, maybe my name over here. But I wanna stitch with you anyway. So here I am. I'm sorry if there is a lot noise from this area. I am in a window for the light, right? But the vehicles, buses cross the street, so they're very noisy. I am recording this in Talca, Chile, so my English isn't the same, isn't good enough, but never mind. I love to stitch and crochet and knit, so I'm going to share a part of this with you. You are looking this photo. This is the pattern who I'm going to stitch. I call them Phoenix. Yeah, it's a Russian pattern. I buy this in AliExpress, $5 or $6 in a super offer. Cause the bag where this coming has a hole, but all the materials coming well, and yeah, I'm gonna stitch this one. It's this one if you're looking for this, and if you are stitching this, please let me know. This is the pattern I usually work from the pattern keeper because I take a photo about this and put them in the application, but the application works with my phone and my phone is recording right now. Yeah, I had a needle on my threads here in this spectacular bag who a friend gave me. Is Indie Dyer yeah, he's an Indie Dyer guy. It's Felipe from Mr. Gould. So if you need and you wanna some of his yarns, you can look his Instagram. So I decided to work in this word, this one. A little bit nervous. I make the same in Spanish yesterday, but made in English maybe is a little complex because it's not my native language. So I hope you enjoy. Have a mess here. Anyhow, I decided to record this because I'm so overwhelmed with a knit event about knit and crochet. It's called Cachai el Cal. It's a Chilean event, and I'm be part of the organization and I love it, but someday it's too much and I need escape of that. Give me a second and I put in camera. Yeah, so if you need or crochet, there's a Spanish language called Cachai el Cal, but the conversation are just in Spanish. If you don't talk in Spanish, doesn't matter. You can go to Ravelry and looking for Chilean designs, and mostly of them have a discount off in Ravelry page, so you can enjoy the discount and know something about Chilean design. If you don't need or crochet, this information doesn't need. The mostly of the coupon discounts are Cachai y Alcal. I'm going to print them, and I am a designer there. I have 3 selling designs, but I am a designer. Yeah, I'm nervous about that. This huge event cast on at in 3 days. In 3 days, so I'm so nervous. So I decided to record something forget it about for a while. I started to cross stitch when I was young lady. I'm not an old lady. I mean, when a teenager. Yeah, teenager. And I didn't enjoy it that much because my mom teach me to be careful with the behind the broke side, because here in Latin America it's the way that we teach this the perfect brown side. Actually, in this pattern or in this project, I am doing I am doing the perfect brown side. Look out. It's a completely insane. No one going to see this. Just is going to be maybe a cushion, maybe, or a pillow, or a frame. So nobody going to see this. But this is the way that my mom teach me how to stitch. So I still doing, and I love it because it reminds my mom who died 14 years ago. So it's a way to remember her. And it's because this is tough, and I love tough things. I do simple things, but I do love more be challenged and doing tough things. 1, 2. So yeah, right now I'm 23 years old. I don't know how to say this. I just started to stitch over last year in December 15, and I buy this and then start with this. But right now I think I have 7 projects on the way. If you are looking my Whip Parade, you can see the Cross Stitch edition, and you can see all others. I think I start maybe 2 from the last time. Yeah, I don't know if 2 or 3 from last time. But I don't know why, but it's so satisfying. Make this the rest of the knitting and breathe. I don't know if you understand that, but it's relaxing. Okay. So almost, I can tell you. Yeah, I am stitching this because I joined to stitching challenge called Arbitrary August in Discord channel about cross stitch. We have that challenge and I love it. But I didn't have any more time for this because I have to knit a lot for the knitting event. So I am so way belong in this. I pretend to stitch one needle a day on this project. I wrote some the day, the stitches, and the temperature in Celsius. We are in winter here, almost spring, so the temperature is okay. It's not too cold. It's a great actually, but I only have this 7 first day, and then I get bad. I very sick this weekend. Next weekend I was very sick too. Last weekend I traveled, so I'm so behind. But never mind. I still gonna to think and one meal per day, and yeah. So this is the day number 7. Today is 24, but I'm stitching from the day 7. Yeah. In that group, we have to WIPCO. I get to the group in July, so I am so way behind in WIPCO too, because I know about this challenge too late, but this. But yeah, never mind. I hope finish someday. It's just again, it's not life or death. It's our hobby. We have to enjoy in any way that we love. I wanna know if you need more information about Chile. I don't know, language, food, locations, place to travel. If you are coming here some day for vacation or so, I'm a very curious person, so I wanna know if you been here some day in the past or in the future. I don't travel to any other place, just to Argentina, who is our neighbor. Only the Andes separate us, so if you are looking this and you think I'm stitching crazy because I'm going to up and down without any thinking, you're wrong, because the mostly of the time I'm thinking how I move to don't scrap the back part, which is insane. No one going to see that, but it's really important to me in this pattern, because I have another 6 project, I think, and I have someone who doesn't matter at all if it's is a perfect wrong size or not. But I start this when I only know that technique. Oh, this is 38 colors. For 14 counts. Aida in a very plastic canvas. This is very plastic, no cotton at all. I think I have a fire here. It is going to be plastic. But it's pretty okay for a stitch. And the threads are DMC imitation. Actually, in the cover say that there's not a DMC. Wait a minute. I am back. The cover of this kit say DMC imitation in Russian, but with Google Translate I couldn't find out. I finished this color for this page. Yeah, this is the page 2. I'm sorry, this is the page 1. I start with page 2 and finish, and right now I'm working on page 1 because I thought I have to stitch from the top right corner. I was totally wrong. It's more easy in this way than this way. But live and learn. So I finished the page 2 to here. This is the border, and here if I have some thread, I continue the pattern. And right now I'm stitching the page 1, and it looks perfect in the screen. So next color is going to be light blue with an arrow. This one. I didn't put the threads correctly in this kit because I was so noob of this. Doesn't matter. I enjoyed it a lot. I'm going to keep this thread for next page. Next page. This is the color. Yeah, safe. Yeah, and I choose 2 colors for this video, were easy one, because I have to think in English, talk in English, and record it, and it's tough for me because I am not a native. So I pick up 2 easy colors for doing with you. Maybe with the practice I'm going to be better, faster, or efficient. I don't know how is the name of this method. Perfect round side? Magnus? Is the name just perfect? Not the technique. There is a lot once. Every person who stitch has her personality and can stitch in any way they want. So I push me to make this as perfect, but it's not an obligation. It's just the way I enjoy most, and it's a hobby. Yeah, it's for enjoy. It's not a competition or so. Okay, 14 common plastic canvas Aida. Um, 2 threads over 1 in full cross stitch. I prefer this way in the first part of the stitch and this in the second. So all my stitches are this in the back and then in the front, or I'm going in this way and coming back from this way. And this is a big part of this color here, and doesn't have any plain sides, it's like a stripe, so I'm doing just the first part of that stitch and complete first part, so this way, then complete to the next I don't know how to say, in a strike. I complete 2 for keep to this area where there isn't a stitch. And keep going in the same direction. So when I finish this full pull of this color, I coming back, finish all the stitches. This is the most technique that I used. At least the color have a strike line like here, because I make half one, then complete, going down, half one, then complete, and going down in a strike line, right? Or like in this area. But in here, when I have a diagonal or a strike, I just make the half complete to keep the next a stitch, and then just a half, and when I finish all the pull or color frame, I'm coming back. I don't know if that's correct way of doing this. It's not correct way anyway, just my way of the stitching. I see a lot of videos, sorry about cars, the car noises. The boys hang out of the school right now, so there's a lot of fathers looking for them and a lot of cars in the street. Yes, 2 here, here, 2 more, 1, 2, one and 2. I finished these 2 ones. Next, start 3 here, so I going to there in the reversal way. In the third one, I pull in front for make this, and keep the second stitch in the correct place. So this is in a good direction. The finished direction I keep in the back between canvas and thread for keep that stitch in the correct way. And yeah, I use hoop for a stitch, but this kit I prefer to make free because it's more easy in the sewing technique than going down and going up. I have another project with another fabrics who needs more that technique going down and going up. How I know how to return and have enough thread for finish all my half stitches, I usually counting with a thread in a good way, like this, in a bowl, and just in a color like yeah, like a pool color block. I usually do in this fabric 15-55. If I doing very well, 60, but not always happen. I am in the third. The fourth row is to go. The next row is 2 here, so I have to complete this 2. And then okay. And then I am okay. How many? One more. Yeah, so I usually in these color blocks I counting, and with 60, 55 in this fabric it's okay. I'm counting, and then I'm going back, and I'm okay. In this occasion I can't counting, talking in English and stitching, so I'm going to guess that it's okay. Just guess. Yeah. It's evident that I have to finish this 3 because the next stitch starts here. 1, 2, 3. Four. Yes. This is going to be the last for 1/2 stitches, and then I'm going to complete. Forgive me a minute. Hi, coming. I just finished this row. There's some celery, potatoes and tomato celery in the street, so I'm sorry for the noise. This is a correct way when you wanna buy 20 kilos of potatoes, who is basic food here. Yeah, they're selling in a car. It's not a car, it's a, yeah, I don't know, a truck. Yeah, a truck, and selling you, so you don't have to care about have 20 extra kilos. 40 pounds I saw. So I finished this for now I'm completing, and I have to complete all my half stitches. And when I finish this thread, I'm going to show you the wrong side, and you're going to see this have to be perfect. At least I have a note there who passed me a lot of times, because I am a human, so I make mistakes, right? is part of the hobby. Have mistakes and fix it. Ignore them too. So the way I stitch when I finish a row for completing is just time to start to completing the next one. So is just follow the rear. It's just the flow, just following the flow. So I had to counting when I'm doing the first part of half stitches and then just completing and hoping to be counting okay for have enough thread to keep to the start part. If not, it's not important. You can put another thread and complete it. But in a way, it's funny. Figure it out if we have enough thread for finish. Gee, what happened? My thread is fluffy. Sorry by the dogs. There is not my dog, so I couldn't do any. And it's not my home for can change my window for another without noise. Yes. No. I love Aida canvas because I have a huge holes here for put my thread. I tried to stitch in another fabrics and it's way too more complex. I prefer the 14 and the 16 Aida. I don't like that much the 11 counting neither because we have to use 3 threads and this complex to start. I prefer loop start than between the fabric, so yeah. Ooh, I finished all this color block and I have a lot of threads here, so and I don't have any more this color in this page. You're a picky person and you have to finish full your threads, or doesn't matter if you lost a tiny long of thread. I'm a picky person. I don't wanna lose any thread, so I keep it for next page. Sometimes I didn't use it, but I keep it because they're important to me. There's too much waste of thread. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I pick up 1, 2, 3 in the back part and then in between the thread. So I have this maybe is for 5 or 4 more stitches. 8 if I have all them together, but not for next page. So again, I complete 2 light blues, one over here and one the half of this, and I'm so happy. I'm proud. Yay! I love that you are enjoy follow me to this adventure, and I hope you can make a comment below for what can I improve in the next time, or what you wanna know about my country, or I don't know, about my stitching, my knitting or crochet ways. And we see you next time. I have to say something more. I didn't remember what. Give me a minute. I remember. And please follow me in my social media, Neologis English or so. That is just in English. I put some of my knitting work there, but I'm going to put all my stitching and I don't know, all my photo about stitching, and they're going to be there. So go there and follow me if you want. I have another Instagram account, is Neologis, that is a potpourri about knitting, crochet, events, giveaways, some stitching, and it's all in Spanish. Yeah, so I'm going to put a link on my social media here below, and my IG address in English. I see you next time. Bye bye.